finally I'm on YouTube. I have been postponing this for weeks, months, and my son has been asking me to do it, but now the situation has become such that I don't have a choice and I'm on YouTube. I'm very happy in that sense where I am able to connect with you because of the technology we have in our times now. We are forced in today's situation of COVID-19 to be away from our fellow human beings and stay isolated, to stay indoors, and in a way it is an opportunity to practice more because you have more time. Today's practice is going to be "The wall is my guru," inspired by Guruji's quotations in the 1970s. The wall is even, stable, firm, and it always says the truth. So it allows us to work with a deeper insight of our alignment, of our lift, our extension, and it gives us support so we can stay longer in the poses, breathe better in the poses, and connect and integrate better in the pose. So today's practice is going to be at the wall or the floor, and it will be standing poses, inversions, a few twists, and of course shavasana in the end. I will try to show you as much as I can with this setup of me interacting with you through the phone camera, and my request to you is to watch clearly, precisely, be attentive, and pay attention to what is being said. Then anyone can do anything. Be calm in the mind and have an enjoyable practice which will nourish you, nurture you, boost your systems, and make you feel positive, happy, and blissful. Are we ready to begin? If you have a mat, fantastic. If you don't have, no problem. You are working at a wall, so you won't lose your balance, you won't tip over, fall over, relax. If you have 2 bricks, fantastic. If you don't have 2 bricks, 1 brick is good enough. It need not be a wooden brick, it could be anything, it could be a foam brick, cork brick, whatever you have, it's good enough. Let's begin with Urdhva Prasarit Padasana. Like I said, we will be using the wall and the floor. Put your mat against the wall, sit close to the wall, sideways, press both hands, lift the buttock into the wall, so both buttocks are touching. Bring the shoulder to the edge of the mat, like so, and lie down. If you don't have ropes, no problem, just wiggle yourself in and rest here. Keep your legs together, shoulders rolling into the floor, arms to your side, and wait for 3 minutes with smooth, even breaths. Spread your back body against the floor, spread your buttocks against the floor. Let your heels release into your hips. Move your thighs and knees into the wall. Have a soft face expression. Smooth, even breathing. Now you are going to extend your arms, turn the palm to face the wall behind you, extend, 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 and reach the arms, reach the arms. It is not important to touch the floor immediately, but it is more important to go for extension, where you feel the side of the body from waist to armpit to fingertips reach to the other end of the room. Move the buttocks and thighs into the wall as the arms extend to the other end of the room. As the arms move, the chest will feel more broader, lifted, opened. So that will aid the inhalation process. The abdomen will feel softer, the navel will feel softer as the side body, trunk region has been extended. There will be a softness to the abdominal zone. Recognize that, feel that. Now slowly inhale and bring the arms back. Bend the knees. Turning to the right. Press your hand and moving into Dandasana. You are going to push yourself all the way in so the buttock touches the wall. Your back touches the wall. Your feet are together, inner legs are together, and the back of your thighs is completely spreading on the floor. So you may have to roll and spread this back thigh. Spread the backs of your knees. Spread your calf. Do the same on the other side. Connect these corners of your shoulders, the back corners into the wall. Rest the face, the center of the skull to the wall, and rest the face expression inward. Press the hands. If your hands don't reach, you have the bricks besides you. You can place your bricks, push your hands on the brick, and give yourself a lifted chest, lifted trunk. Compare the expression that was in the chest, in the abdomen, in the legs, in the back, when you were lying down, and what is happening now. Compare it. Compare the previous pose to the current pose. Then you are going to palm the brick. So palming means you are going to touch this area of your palm surface to the side of the brick, fingers alert, active, and then extend the brick over your head, lift the sides of the body up. So this will become pretty similar to what you were doing when you were lying down on the floor and extending your arms over your head. Look straight. Keep your eyes parallel to the floor. Thighs release, inner thighs release towards the floor. Chest lift, sides of your armpit lift. Face expression calm. Breathe normally. Then release the brick and we will change over to standing poses. The first standing pose and the most important standing pose is called Tadasana. Tada is a mountain. It is also known as, this pose is also known as Samasthiti. Okay, so Tada is a mountain. So bring the characteristics of a mountain as you work in this pose, as you attempt this pose, as you try to connect with this pose. So mountain has a steady base, unshakable base, and it is tall, it is broad, it is lifting. So we will create those characteristics in us as we do. So the base is from the feet. The feet have to spread, the feet have to connect, the feet have to ground and root into the floor. So spreading your feet, this whole surface has to spread, it has to release, including the toes. The toes have to spread like this. Don't shrink your toes. So spreading the toes, spreading your feet, planting your feet, you will start moving the legs up. You will lift the skin, flesh, muscles, kneecaps up. Then the buttock. If you notice people, they either stand this way or this way. So you are going to make sure that your buttock, your hips are exactly on top of your thighs and thighs on top of your ankle. So position that. You will automatically feel tall here if you get it right. The wall will help us refine it. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. We go connect ourselves to the wall, spread against the wall, push your thighs towards the wall, touch the center of your skull to the wall, maintain a level gaze, press the hands, the forearm, edge of your finger into the wall, and roll your shoulders back. Then, after about 6 to 8 breath cycles in this position, you will inhale, exhale, and bring your hands to parallel to the floor. Touch the corners of the shoulder, continue touching, extend the arms, and reach for the sky. Reach for the sky without forgetting that the feet are firmly planted on the floor. Spread your back, move your middle buttock towards this front body. Push your buttock in, press your thighs back, extend the arms. And yes, do not forget to breathe, do not forget to be calm in the face. Observe what is going on, feel what is going on. And then release the hands to your sides. And step out. So turn your mat, it is touching the wall. As you can see, we are going for Uthita Hasta Padasana. Uthita means to stand. Hasta, arms. Pada is legs. Okay. So basically this pose is about spreading. So till now, you did this. You lifted. Now you are going to spread. It's a lateral opening. So you will spread your feet wide. You will spread your arms wide and then walking so that you can connect to the wall. Again, feel your back, feel your arms, feel your hips, buttocks, thighs. So thighs go towards the wall, buttock goes inside through the touch of the wall. Spread your shoulder blades across your body. Lift this chest, extend the arms and stay with even breath. Then hands on your waist, bring your feet closer to each other and step away from the wall. Take your break, put it 6 inches away from the wall. This is the back leg, touch this part of the heel bone against the wall, push this leg towards the wall, extend. See that the center of your thighs is going this way. Push your fingers here, tuck yourself, extend the trunk as you tuck yourself in here, reach with the hand, push the hand on the brick and stand tall here. Turn this chest, turn and press the hand against the wall. Don't be in a rush to lift. Press this, it will give you a turning. Rest the head against the wall, back of the head against the wall. Use this to extend, use this to lift, the wall to lift. Stay here. Then you can bring the hand, position your arm on top of your shoulder, level your head and work on touching the back body to the wall as much as you can. Chest has to turn to the ceiling. This area has to turn towards the wall. This end of the navel has to turn towards the wall. And stay. From here, you can proceed into the next pose, which is Parshva Konasana, Uthita Parshva Konasana. So, you will bend the knee, sit from here till your knee comes exactly on top of your ankle. Your arm is like a wall and your knee is pushing it. You are again going to turn, touch yourself, turn the chest, turn this, extend the arm up, stabilize the back leg and then reach Parshvakonasana. From here, you are going to transition into Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha means half, Chandra is the moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So, keep the brick little ahead. Make sure that your palm, your left foot, your right foot, everything is on the floor. Right hand is on the waist. Take a small stride forward, extend the brick, pressing this inner line of your feet, toes pointing this way. They should not turn like this towards the camera, they should go in the direction of the wall. Press the brick, press the inner edge of the foot and lift yourself. Now again, rub this heel as though somebody is pulling it away from you. Extend this trunk as though somebody is pulling it away, and in between the extended trunk and extended leg, turn the chest, turn this navel and rest. Press this palm on your hip, outer thigh and extend and turn. This is one of my most favorite standing poses. I love it. I just enjoy it so much. It gives me so much peace, tranquility, space. Enjoy that. Enjoy the experience. Don't just do poses. Coming out, bend the standing leg, extend the back leg, the raised leg, extend it. Bring it down, control, and come into Trikonasana. And then swing yourself up and come. So I have my wife and my best student is with me now in the video. She was busy making lunch because after the video we have to eat, right? Anyway. So now she is going to take over the demonstration part and I get to teach her, alright. So we are proceeding to the next pose called Uttita Parshva Hasta Padangusthasana. You have a folded belt or a strap like this, you hold it like this and you put your foot in it, the arch part of the foot. Hold it, stabilize yourself, use your hand to push. See that you are not touching the wall, you are a little bit away from the wall. Corners of your shoulder back, breastplate lifting up, your gaze level to the wall in front of you. Your eyes should not look down, otherwise you fall. Now, turn this knee sideways and stabilize yourself again. Stability comes from this inner line of the foot. The more you press this, the more you lift this, the more stable you will be. Exhale and now straighten the leg. Pull the leg into the hip. Keep your eyes level, chest lifted. Use the wall. Like I said at the beginning of this video tutorial, I said we are going to use the wall. Use the wall to stabilize, lift, open, spread, connect, integrate and breathe. That's all. When you feel you've felt the pose, you've breathed in the pose, you can come out. And release. So now we are transitioning from the lateral opening poses or the sideway extending poses to a few standing poses with a forward bend perspective to it so that we can prepare towards inverted poses. Okay. So you have two bricks. Use the full height in the beginning, or if you know what height works for you, you are welcome to use less height, flatter brick, no brick. It's your discretion. Then press the palms on the brick. Spread your feet to the width of the mat so that the outer edge of your foot covers the edge of the mat. Stabilize the legs, straighten the legs, extend the torso. Now, the wall becomes an excellent teacher here because it teaches you how to do two different actions. So you will walk back and you will connect your heel, your thigh, your buttock up on the wall and rub this buttock area up towards the ceiling. Move these latitudinal bands of your thighs, top thigh, middle thigh, just above the knee thigh towards the wall. And as this leg body, buttock body touches the wall, your torso will flow away from the wall. You will move your chest region forward. Extend your gaze forward. Again, the gaze has to be parallel. It should never drop in the front, because if the eyes drop, you will get a thickness here in your upper back. So extend forward like you are flying forward with the chest. Like a plane takes off, extend. Fingers have to be active. And get the lift in this armpit band. This area should stand. This area should stand as this area settles in. Yes? Is it okay? Is it clear? Okay. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Very important pose. Great benefits. Refer to it in the Light on Yoga. Any of these poses, please open Light on Yoga, see the photograph, read the instructions. They'll be better than my instructions, 1,000 times better than my explanations. Please read it. Read the effects of the poses so you can feel them. You have to know what is going to happen to you to be able to feel them, right? So now spread your palm, stay tall in the arms, coil your toes and lift your hips up. Lift your thighs up. Push away from the wall. As though somebody is pulling you from here. As though I take a strap and I pull you this way. When you move, make sure the hands don't shrink on the brick. Hands have to spread. Palm has to spread. Extend. Thighs back, knees back. Look forward. And finally, release the crown of the head in the direction of the floor. It need not touch the floor. In the direction of the floor, it releases. Are you able to understand? Shoulder blades up. Armpit should feel, this area should feel open. So push and breathe. Relax, normal breath, normal face expression, calm face expression. Breathe. And then coming out, bend the knees and come. I have many mats because this is my studio. You may have only one mat. This is what you do. You fold your mat in exact half. Like this. Exact half. And then fold it one more time. So it becomes like this. Put the smooth edge. This is the smooth edge. This is the edge that can be opened. So the closed edge or the smooth edge touching the wall. Interlock your fingers. See that you are tall in your upper arm. Elbow is under the armpit. This forearm bone has to cut into the floor. Okay? Then fit the back of the crown of your head in your palm. Receive your head in the palm and support the palm into the head. So the palm doesn't tip over like this. That's why you have the wall. The wall will not let your palm fall. Stand up like you are doing in downward dog. Coil your toes, lift your buttocks, walk in, walk in, walk in. Make sure the back doesn't start falling on the wall. Okay, it's not a creeper. It has to lift. So the back body lifts. These hip corners lift. These heels lift, which lift the hip corners indirectly. So if the heels are lifting up, you will get good height here. If you get good height here, you will not fall in your back, your chest will not fall. So you will remain tall. Stay here. Now bring your feet closer to each other. Walking, walking. Now exhale, bend the knees, take your heels in the direction of your hips. And then swing your legs to the wall. Connect with the wall. Feet touching the wall. Thighs together. Chest lifting up. Smoothly straighten the legs up the wall. Straighten the legs up the wall. Now feel the wall in your legs, hips. Front thigh to back thigh. Toe tips together. Inner legs together. Rub your body up. Breathe normally. Now look at the tip of the nose. It is parallel to the floor. The eyes are parallel to the floor. Chin is parallel to the floor. See those things. Your eyes can see your own tip of the nose, your orientation. So see all that and stand tall here in this band. This chest should feel it is lifting up, not falling down. So you have to feel these things as you practice. The wall will allow you to be stable. Those of you who are able to do in the middle of the room, maintaining these lift openings, connections, you may do it in the middle of the room, it is up to you. But you have to learn this way. You have to start at the wall. And the wall will actually allow you to stay longer. The wall will allow you to not get totally exhausted just worrying about how to balance. It will allow you to feel your breath. So stay here and enjoy. Then coming down the same way that you went. So bend the knees, feet touching the wall, bend the knees. Exhale, bring your thighs to touch your abdomen. Do not fall, buttocks lifting up, and then slowly bringing your toes, plant them on the floor. Walk away with the feet. Bend the knees, rest your forehead, and release your hands in the direction of your toes. So release your hands, your fingers, extend them, and spread this area. Spread this area. So as promised, we are using the wall to twist. Twists are very important, also very ignored. Very few people pay attention to twistings in their pose, in their practice. So I'm just showing one very simple, very basic twist which you can share with members of your family, the elderly, those of you them who complain about the back pains, upper back, lower back. This is a boon. Okay, it's very simple. You may have any chair in the house, any footstool. Make sure the thigh is parallel. Make sure that the raised leg buttock is touching the wall and you are sitting down in that buttock. You are not going up with that buttock towards the armpit. So sit down in that buttock. Stand tall in this leg. And imagine somebody is squeezing you from here towards the wall. So your buttocks are becoming compacted. You are coming together. Then exhale and turn your chest. Turn your chest so that the breastplate faces the wall and use your hands at the height of the armpit. Spread, elbows bent. Exhale and turn. Exhale and turn. Lift your chin up. The tendency in this pose will be for the face to fall to the wall. So move the face away from the wall. Move the face away from the wall and imagine this area is being moved inward like somebody takes a brick. Like somebody takes a brick and gives you a support and lifts this. So face away, dorsal spine going in, chest lifting up in the front and turning. Now please remember, in this video we have shown only one side. Okay, because I cannot show both sides, it will take too long and you may not have the patience to watch me for that long or tolerate me for that long. So I am showing only one side, but remember you have two sides. You have to do both sides. So I hope you have blankets if you are practicing at home, because blankets are a very versatile prop. They can be folded and they can become like a bolster. So if you don't have blankets, then you may need some pillows, bolster, whatever you can do to create some height for your shoulders. It should be an even flat surface. You could use old telephone directories, whatever. Now, you keep the blanket about one brick width away from the wall, like this, okay? And then you stack blankets with the smooth edges coming on top of each other. Every time you lay a blanket, iron it, flatten it, spread it, so that it's not an uneven surface. See how I do this. I'm very well trained by my wife in folding clothes. So this is coming to help me over here. These skills learnt over the years are helping me. I hope you learn them. Alright? Got it? 4 to 5 blankets should be enough. Now, sit sideways so that both buttock bones are touching the wall. These are buttock bones, these are sit bones. We all have them somewhere inside. So they have to touch the wall. Put the hands on the floor, bring the shoulder to this corner and lie down. Swing your legs up. Now what is very important here, it is a shoulder stand. You are going to stand on your shoulders. So shoulders doesn't mean shoulder blades. This is the shoulder blade. You are going to stand on this surface. So recognize what you are going to stand. You are going to stand on this, not on the shoulder blades. So open the chest by rolling the shoulders down towards the floor. Press your feet in the wall, push your hands in the wall, extend and push and lift your buttock up. Lift your buttock. Now move your arms as though somebody is pulling your wrist towards the wall. Push your feet, walk your feet little higher till the shins become parallel to the ceiling. Thighs parallel to each other and perpendicular to the ceiling. Imagine somebody takes a brick and pushes your buttock, so your buttock comes in this direction. This buttock has to move in. Watch, I am showing. This brick, this buttock moves in. Arms extend to touch the wall. Then bend your elbows, support your back. Don't crash on your back. Support the back. Lift the back. Scoop the back. Again I am using the wall to give you this lift, to give you the connection of your back body to front body, and stay here. It is not important how soon you lift your legs towards the ceiling. It is very important how much you use the wall, how much you use the feet and wall combination to give yourself this lift. Then smoothly one leg touching the wall, extend it, toes away from the wall, then other leg. Lift yourself up, stay here, settle here, connect here. Are the thighs moving towards the back thighs? Are the pressure of these heel bones allowing you to move your buttock forward? Are you feeling tall? Do you see there is no wrinkle here? This area doesn't have a dent or a hollow. So this is very important, this lift. You must get it through the wall. Now, when you feel you have tasted what the wall has given you, learn from the wall, move one leg so that the heel is exactly on top of the buttock. Then bend the other leg and bring the leg and lift yourself up, reach up, go up, arches of the feet, like try to touch the ceiling with the feet, and everything should travel with the feet. Again, when you get tired, bend the knees, feet touching the wall, slowly lower yourself down, roll to the right side, and okay. Now next stage, we are going to just fold whatever height you have. If you don't have blankets and you are using pillows, just use the pillow. Otherwise, we are going to just fold this. And there is a gap, there is a slight gap between, there is a brick between the wall and the blankets. So, legs up the wall viparit karni. Okay, see how the going in process is very important. It looks very simple, but it needs a lot of skill and understanding how to do it. It doesn't just happen. Legs slightly apart, hip width apart. Let the legs flow into the hip. You will feel the softness in the abdomen zone. You will feel the dome shape in the chest. Arms spreading but not over your head. It should not be like this. Arms have to be below the armpit. Below the armpit. Face soft, eyes soft, tongue soft, forehead, temple, skin soft. Breathe. I think this is the last pose. After this we will do Shavasana to end the practice, to quieten and end the practice. Please do not forget to do both sides. You can pause the video, see and do again. See everything, feet, hips, legs, wall, arms, how the wall was used. Of course, everything cannot be explained in one video or one tutorial, but I tried whatever I can. If you enjoy it and it helps you have a good day, I'm very happy. If it doesn't, please forgive me and I will try more next time. Relax here. So this is the setup. It's two blankets, one on top of the other, and a folded blanket for the head. It could be a pillow. If you don't have so many blankets, doesn't matter. Just one blanket or one pillow, it's okay. Now see that the mat, imagine that the mat has a center line, vertical center line and horizontal lines, like the longitude and latitude. Okay, you will sit in the center of the mat with your buttock and facing the wall. Press your hands, keep your knees bent and slowly bending the elbows, lie down. So as you lie down, feel your back touching the blankets, spreading on the blanket, releasing to the blanket. Shoulder corners going down towards the floor. So there is a lift to the chest. Release the hands. Shift your buttock. If you have to use your hands, shift your buttock little bit away from the lumbar. Release the hands. Slowly extend the legs one leg at a time. And then release your feet to either sides and become very soft in the feet, very soft in the palms, very soft in the legs and arms. Face expression has to be very soft. Flower petal like face expression. Check the trunk and legs. Are they equal in one straight line? Are they in one straight line? Okay. And then just go for surrender, release to the floor. If you remember, I had said we will use the floor, we will use the wall. We did standing poses, so we use the floor also. We cannot stand in the air, we are standing on the floor. So we use the floor, we use the wall. Now you are using the floor to release. The earth is our mother. We may have our parents, but our mother is the earth. So we release to the earth. We release to the support of the earth, the evenness of the earth. So settle in that, soften in that, connect with that, smooth, steady breathing, normal breaths, normal face expression, soft face expression. Stay for about 5 to 7 minutes and that should be enough for this session. We can meet again. If you have any feedback, please you can email me. The email is on the video. My website is on the video. You can see it. You can ask any questions, clarifications, and I will try to respond to them as soon as I can. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please share it with your friends. The poses that were shown were very, very basic, simple poses. Stick to that initially. Then gradually we will progress. Thank you and namaste. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I had a great time. Thank you.